Hello, YouTube. So, I decided to start the mommy blog vlog thing back up. I've been talking about it. I started at some point and then I stopped, and I don't keep up with it. So, I figured let me get into it by doing like a Q&A. So I found some online because obviously I haven't been doing it. Can't ask the viewers. So it's gonna be like a mommy Q&A, I guess. There are some questions. I don't know. Let me see how many there are. It's like 20 of them. So we'll see. Whichever ones I have responses for, I'll go through. I have three kids, three girls, and one is 4. The other one will be 2 in June, and the other one will be 1 in September. So here goes nothing. How many children do you have, and how old are they? We just covered that. What are your proudest and most frustrating moments as a parent? My proudest moments would have to be, I think, how well they behave in public and how well mannered they are with people that they meet, or like at daycare. Not in their daily routines. Like they don't feel the need to be, I guess, they don't feel the need to act up when they're in public or when they're meeting new people or whatever. Once they're comfortable with you, they might raise all hell, but for the most part, they're pretty good. So I think that is the proudest moment, is them knowing how to act in public. Most frustrating moments as a parent. Most frustrating moments has to be when one is crying and the other one is trying to talk to you, and you're trying to calm one down when the other one's like, mom, 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 or starts telling you about their day or their story or whatever. It's so frustrating because you really can't I can't listen to a cry and someone screaming and then still give you my undivided attention and try to respond to you in a way that you deserve for me to respond to you. So that has to be the most frustrating thing. Yeah. How do you discipline your child or children? Um, I yell. I yell a whole lot. I think what my first, it wasn't. It was much easier to discipline her because it was like there's nobody else. I have all the time in the world. And she didn't really act up. Then again, she was only 2 when my second one came. So, but yeah, I yell a whole lot. Sometimes they get sent to their room. The little one, the middle one, if she's having a fit, I just tell her, go stand in a corner and come back when you calm down, and then we go from there. Do you co-sleep? No, never did and never will. From day one, they all had their own beds, they all had their own rooms, and that's just what worked for us. I have a camera, which is a lifesaver, and anytime they would cry, I would go back in the room and back and forth. What is your one must-have piece of baby equipment? I have to say the baby monitor. Like, that's a lifesaver. I can do everything I need to do when the baby's in the bed, or even when the bigger girls are in their room. I see what's going on. I see they're fine. Like, no one's getting hurt. No one's fighting. Name one thing you bought before you had your baby and you never ended up using. Pack and play. None of them liked it. None of them stayed in there. And if they weren't in their crib, then they were in the rocker. If they weren't in the rocker, then at that point they were able to crawl, so they were on the floor. None of them liked the pack and play. It was a storage for us for the first 2. And then for the third baby, we did actually use it as a crib, but not at our house, like if we went somewhere. Have you always wanted kids? How many more do you plan on having? Yes. I always wanted 4 kids, and I still want 4 kids. I just need some I need some time to like get it together, get in the flow of things. Like, I think I'm getting there, but by no means am I ready for another one. So not yet. I do want another one though. Do you think your relationship with your spouse has changed since you had children, better or worse? No. I don't think it changed. I don't think it changed. Um, no, I don't. Not because of the kids. I think we're always growing, but I don't think it has any. I think kids do play a part in it, but I don't think, like, okay, we had a kid and now we're, happier or we're more frustrated or whatever. It's just, I think the good thing about us is we had such a solid foundation before having kids that there's not much that can change it or shift it, or, it's just, I don't know. I guess our relationship is just our relationship. Date night. How many nights or days a month? With 3 kids, very, very, very rare. Like, we might order in and like watch a movie or something, but um, no, nothing. I can't give you a monthly number. How is your relationship with friends since having a child? I mean, my friends, I've stuck with the same 3 girlfriends for like I don't know how many years. So in the beginning, it was definitely a strain, but I think more to them than to me. When I had kids, I've always had my whole life planned, so I knew that I didn't want to. Um, when I was ready to have kids, I was ready to have kids. I was ready to give it my all. I was ready to give up everything and anything I had going on and focus on them and help them grow and raise them the way I wanted to raise them. When I first had them, a few of my girlfriends were like, little. I don't want to say jabs, but they would say like, like you still have a life, you still have friends, blah blah. And I felt guilty about it for a while, but then I was like, well, if you're my friend, you'll understand. Priorities come first, and this is a priority. And our friendship sort of already they've all had foundations, so it was no need to keep building. Like, we'll pick up where we left off. Um, and then it just, what happened? They just started coming over, and our girls' nights started taking place in my house. So, and now it's like we see each other, we do, we don't, but we're always in contact. Um, so I don't think it changed. I guess it was a strain at some point, but it didn't change. How many cars does your family have? 2. Dream vacation with your kiddos and one without the kiddos. I want to go to Bora Bora. That is like Bora Bora or Greece. That would be my dream vacation without kids. Dream vacation with kids. We went to Disney. So now I'm thinking my next one would be probably a Disney cruise. I think that would be pretty cool. Where do you shop for your kids? Well, I have a little boutique on Instagram. It's a.s.a. space boutique. Um, so I get some stuff from there, and then honestly, like Target, I love Target. I love Target's clothes for kids. I think it is the cutest and like so stylish, and it's not like super babyish either. I don't like baby clothes. And Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Gap, H&M. I like H&M. So yeah, really just those for the most part. But I mean, if I see something cute online, I do order. Zulily I used to order from, and then I just, nah. Um, Favorite mommy makeup and skincare products. Okay, today is all of that going on. I have Nivea for my moisturizer. I have L'Oreal mascara, and I have Tarte concealer. That's my mommy makeup when I'm running out of the house real quick. Um, since becoming parents, do you notice you act more like your own mother? From oh, for mom. Um, yes, I do. Um, I'm very strict with their feeding schedules, like my mom was. Um, I'm very like no cartoons, no TV, like nothing extra. Um, I guess sort of old school in a way. My kids only eat like homemade food. Um, Also, the way I think I handle things. Like, I remember growing up, my mom would juggle everything. Literally, my dad worked, my mom was a stay at home mom. And it's frustrating. It gets so frustrating, but I'm not a stay at home mom, but I still do everything around the house. and cook and clean and all that. So it does get frustrating, and I can now, looking back, I understand like why sometimes my mom would be frustrated, or like just sort of growing up. I don't remember, like, they took us on vacations, and we would go away for the summers, and but we never did, like, we never went out to dinners. We never went to, like, growing up, I never been to a movie theater. We went to, like, water parks. Like, we did, like, active stuff, like, um so I think I'm a lot like my mom. Piercing a baby's, yes, all of them got theirs pierced. Well, the two older ones got their ears pierced at 2 months, and then my the third one, she got hers a little later because she got her shots later. Bath or shower? They prefer baths, but the oldest one most of the time does a shower, and then the two do baths. As mom back to her pre-baby weight. Well, the way my body's set up, I lose that weight like this, even though I try to keep it on, but no, I don't keep weight on. College dreams. Do you expect your kids to go to college, or would you let them decide for themselves?